Meow, meow. Oh, okay. Sorry. There was a button that I was pressing that was making me hear myself back on the video, and I was like, what is happening? Why can I hear myself twice? And I was just very confused on what it was. But this is me for the first time setting up on YouTube and on we're gonna do always on top. And so now we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and now I'm hitting TikTok. So now we are live on all three at the same time. Everybody should be here. And we can all hang out. But I've never gone live on YouTube after we were smaller. Thank you. I'm so excited. We have been running I always say we. It is me. But I've been running a little bit of an ad on one of the videos, and I was a little skeptical in the beginning, where I was like, okay, I'm scared that this is me getting a bunch of people that are like fake bot accounts. But then I was looking, and a lot of the accounts that were following me and like continuously following and adding were all like horse girl accounts. And so I was like, ah, cool, I am getting the horse girls. So I figured that if I had to pay a little bit to speed up the process, that should be fine, considering that I probably will earn that money back on ads once the monetization starts up. I don't know how exactly monetization works, and I won't be able to look into it more until all of a sudden it gives me that setting, but I'm excited to see what that comes up to be. But I figured the more that we stream, the more that I can slowly get more fun interactions on the stream as well. And we can do things and add fun attachments, and so figured it would be fun. And right now I'm just streaming Star Stable and trying to level this horse up. I was live on Twitch for about an hour, and then I decided that I was gonna pause and relocate and get everything else set up for everything else. Oh, you're all good. I'm not the kind of person to be annoyed or angry or anything like that. If you see me angry, you've done something significant in my life. I want to look into the fact that I feel like the chat doesn't stay on the screen long enough. Like if I walked away and looked away, I wouldn't have known like that people were joining or whatever. And I'm also thinking it's kind of interesting that I'm not noticing any of the messages from TikTok. So I'm thinking my TikTok is not coming through. So I'm about to pause when I get up here and double check, because I have a feeling my TikTok fams are screaming. Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. What's going on with my TikTok kids? Clear session. Let's sign in. What's going on here? I think my TikTok kids are probably screaming, I am here, and I'm not seeing them, so give me a second. Because it's not like them to not be screaming at this point. Okay, yeah, they are screaming. They are literally screaming. And I have missed it. So we're gonna reactivate real quick. Reload. Go ahead and try talking again, my TikTok peeps. Where's that at? Oh, that's right over there. Yeah, I'm still not seeing them. I have to use an app that attaches all of the different streams and all of the different chat histories. I wonder if YouTube makes a noise when people subscribe. If it does, I have to figure out how to set that up, because I have Twitch set up that it'll make a noise. I have TikTok set up that it'll make a noise, but I don't have YouTube. I don't know if it does. Collect all of these, and then I'll double check TikTok again. Six, 7, 8, 9. Come here. 10. Let's return to paddock. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. That should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. The only other thing that I probably have to get clicked on is this. This is my Tickfinity. Go ahead and scream again. Kenna, are you here? I don't see ya, Kenna. Kenna, where are you? Let me open it on my phone. Just to double check what's going on. Interesting. Now it's not showing me live. Let me message the group chat here, see if they see it. Do you guys see me live? Okay, so I think that was everything. Let's go. Oh, that almost got it. It's weird that my YouTube output for vertical isn't showing my vertical output. Maybe I can go... Can I do both? I don't know if I can do both. Let's see if I can do both. Okay, so when I opened it here, it did say I was already live. Interesting. I don't know what's happening. I wish that it would tell me and it would let me see. Activate source. Play. I think you guys are there. I wish I knew how to fix it. But no one is messaging me. cookie with ice cream. I want a cookie with ice cream. Can I get a cookie with ice cream? Ice cream, ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. No, no, I haven't. So I am just working at Tractor Supply, doing Tractor Supply stuff, unfortunately. I have not been able to get hired for being in IT. I've been trying for 2.5 years now since I graduated, and nothing is going through. I'm not sure why or what the problem is. I wish that I could figure it out. Nothing's coming through. Multi-stream change. Description. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be star stable playing, and then we're gonna be star stable. I mean, I've gone as far as going on to Indeed and other places and friending everybody else that is on different applications and different programs and at different jobs and stuff like that, and trying to become friends with people at different companies, and it isn't. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, and I've tried to try to figure out how I can get it to work, and it just hasn't, and it makes me depressed when I've been applying to so much stuff and nothing is going through. It's very, very defeating. What is this doing? Stream information. This must be the TikTok. Oh, I don't. So we're now moving to Texas in a couple weeks. And when we do that, I'm really, really, really hoping that we can potentially start applying to jobs that are within like that area, and maybe that will assist in maybe something else happening. I don't know. Multiple output. Add new target. No, I know. I've got that already. Sorry, I'm playing around in my I'm almost positive that this is docs. Twitch stats. Yeah, no, that's a different Twitch stat than I want. Twitch activity feed. Nope, that's also not what I want. Doc, stats. Not what I want. Close that. Scene collection. Duplicate, import, view. Scene list, stats, open multi-viewer. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Tools. Help. Nope. None of that's what I want. Okay. Well, no, it does show me live now. And Derpy's talking, and yet I'm not seeing Derpy talk. Derpy, hold on. Can you stay here just for a second? Please. Please don't leave. Activate source. Derpy, can you... Can you, send another message for me? Please. Come on, Derpy. Send another message. Please. Please, please. Please, 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 please send a message. Derpy, 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 do. I think Derpy left me. I'm almost positive Derpy left me. Dang it. Now I'll have to wait for somebody else to join. But I don't know. My other thought is that I would love to just work on Ropin Ranch 24/7, have no other obligation to the world other than coding and working on the game. And, you know, if Tony gets a good, high-paying job, then I would have no problem with being able to do that for my full-time job. Like, I'd have no problem whatsoever. But Ropin Ranch doesn't make any money. Like, I maybe make $100 a month on the game. And I mean, that's $1,200 a year. 1,200. Like, that wouldn't even feed me every month. So that's the disappointing part, is the game's been getting better, obviously, with me making it into mobile and all of that, but it's not enough that I'm making money off of it that can support me to continue working on it and not be employed. And I wish that it was. I really, really wish that it was. Hello, welcome, welcome. If anyone can comment, that would be really helpful for me to see if my chat overlay is working in TikTok. No, I don't feel like doing that one. Thank you for the likes. Let me see. Hold on, hold on. Come on, please work, please work. I don't know why TikTok has to be the most difficult one to get this stupid attachment thing to work. Like, YouTube connected with 0 problems whatsoever. And TikTok always has to be the problem child. Like, always has to be the problem child. I can see you chatting in the TikTok area, but not in my overlay, which for some reason it's just not. It's not showing me. I don't know why. Grrr! Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to go without being able to talk to my TikTok people, unfortunately. So, YouTube and Twitch, you guys are my friends right now. Hello, Maddie! How are you? I want to try doing YouTube or Twitch streaming a lot more. So I'm trying to do this more, but it's slightly a problem every here and there. My next gaming setup upgrade is going to be a second monitor. So I'm hoping that that second monitor would be able to allow me to run a few other things while streaming. But YouTube connected up immediately. So if... Did I lose where I was supposed to go? Yes, I did. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Yes, so on the Ropin Ranch, like, game, if you message the Ropin Ranch account, that goes straight to me. So if you go to your mailbox, and then you create a new message, and then you send it to, Ropin Ranch, that'll go straight to me. No! Come back here. Okay, and then we can go do all of Moreland's races. That should be able to level me up completely, I think. What are you seeing? I can try to answer it from stream, but some of it I will tell you, be like, hey, you gotta go put a bug report in for this, but I can tell you at least if it's something I'm aware of. Whee! Yes, that is correct. So the way that paint horses work in the game is technically in even real life, a paint horse bred from a quarter horse is able to be registered in a like a paint horse registration, and a lot of the times, especially in like the rodeo world, if the quarter horse is a parent of a paint horse, you wouldn't say I have a paint horse quarter horse cross. Normally they just say I have a paint horse. And so that's the way that both paint horses and Appaloosas work in the game. If you breed either of them to a quarter horse and the baby does get the markings and the genetics of the paint or Appaloosa parent, then they will become a purebred of that breed. Moreland. Do do do. Okay. The Baroness racetrack is actually the next champ, and I think I want to go do that. Ooh. No, I did not take my medication. I'm on Windstar. I'm sitting here and I just looked over at my meds and I was like, ooh, did I take that? And then I was like, no, I haven't, because I haven't touched that bottle. That bottle was sitting there this morning. Ooh, I hate taking pills so much. Not fun. Okay. This is me testing fake messages, by the way, if this pops up. Yeah, it does. This is me testing fake messages here. I just wish that I knew why. My TikTok is not showing me the chat. And then the other thing I would love to get set up is Instagram. I don't know how to do that though. I guess while I'm sitting here I can look that up. Are you getting lost? Okay, that worked. Also don't want to lose this race, but I also am trying to do things. So I'm doing things really quickly. Let's see, did that work? Do do doodle doo do 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 doodle doodle. Ah! That did work. Me going live on Star Stable and on Instagram. Not my horse being lame. Come on, Buttsky. Ah! Log. Oh, I knew I was gonna hit by that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep. Hey, Brooke! How are you tonight? I'm glad the storms didn't hit us as drastically as they were kind of saying they were going to. Okay. Now that I got that, let me do... Let me see if this will work. Auto activate. No, stop. So I'm slowly setting up everything. No, this is Star Stable. So this is one of the games that I just normally play. That's just a fun game. A lot of the kids in my community do play Star Stable as well as Ropin Ranch, and so a lot of the times I'll just stream, and I normally do TikTok because I get so many people on TikTok, but I've just recently through the OBS software started being able to enable like other services all at the same time so that I can stream through multiple platforms. And so I'm slowly setting it up like one platform at a time. So right now I'm live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and then I'm just now getting this setup between doing like championships. So it's a fun time. I have to log in again to Instagram here. Can you like be quicker, please? Instagram. Look up Instagram. Thank you. I couldn't remember what my password was. Okay. Monthly, I'm at about 700. Daily, I'm at about 175, almost 200. So it's not awful, but I'm not making as much money as I definitely would want to be making. And I don't know if that's just because I don't have like monetization as hard as I guess I could be. I definitely could be adding in a lot more of a monetization situation for it, which would then make it to where I made more money. But since I don't, um it just it's not gonna be perfect all the time. Go ahead and try commenting now. I think you should be able to come in on chat now on the screen. I am still working at Tractor Supply. So Tony and I are moving in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today. Next week is my last week at Tractor Supply. And then after that, we'll be packing up and moving to Texas. And I'll be transferring in part-time to Tractor out there. Tony has been given the go to continue working for his IT studio. No, your message didn't come through on the screen. Grr. Tony's been given the go by his company that he can continue working with them while he is in Texas, which is amazing because that means that it's another income stream that's, not 100% like going away. But if he can get a job out in DFW that's like a big time job, then we won't have any issues with like me being a quote unquote stay at home mom, and just kind of working completely on the game. So that's kind of what I hope that I can do. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know what we can do. Yes. So my parents and my whole family live in Texas. I met Tony playing Counter-Strike Global. I told him that I liked his voice when I was streaming and just was like, you should come and visit me. And so I totally simped him up. And then I came out here for college. And then we're going to be doing the wedding out here in Jackson. No, I'm not a mom. I want to be a mom, but I'm not a mom yet. But then we'll come back out here to Jackson to do our wedding because everybody that we've met over the last 4 years is here. And his whole family's here. And I only have my mom, dad, and my sister. So I don't have a lot back home. So we're hoping that in the next 5-ish years, my dad will retire. And then, after that, we can go ahead and move them out. That's too high. We'll go here. I can move them out to Missouri and everybody can be in Missouri. So that's kind of the plan. But until my dad has retired, he technically needs to still be working. So we'll be kind of stuck. But my parents are older than Tony's. My dad is 64. And his parents are just now hitting 50. So my parents are getting older and, can't run the ranch back home and they want me to come home and, I've stayed 4 years out here with him and I'm willing to go home and Tony's willing to go back and be with them. And so I think, though, we should be able to get a house, if not by the end of this year, beginning of next year. And then we'll put about 5 years of equity in it. And then after that, we'll be able to sell and then move out here. Is our full, 5-year process idea. And potentially having a kid in Texas. But obviously that's all up in the air. Depending on if I can even get pregnant because I have PCOS and we don't know. So it'll be fun figuring it all out. It's gonna be a fun next step. My biggest thing that I've been doing for the game is I've had to convert it all to mobile. So, it's been, for the last 4 years, completely desktop specific. And so I'm hoping that I'm within the next like couple weeks, if not last month, the full game should be mobile compatible. And then I can start actually hitting it hard again on marketing. But it's hard to record like tutorial videos, especially like on YouTube, when I'm knowing that the entire design is going to be changing in like a week. And then I also have the idea of, why am I content creating when I could be coding? And then I'm like, oh, well, I should be coding instead. And it's like all this stuff. I know. But I'm so much older than Tony. Like, I'm 27 this year. And so like I don't want to be in my 30s and have kids. Like, I'd rather have kids now. And Tony's 24, I think. He calls me a cougar. It's hilarious. But I didn't know that. I didn't know how old he was when I met him. I just, he was a nice guy. But he finishes up his master's, so he graduates in 2 weeks. He ended up going for technology management and working for ResLife. Yeah, Tony just turned 24 in February. His birthday is the 27th. No. 02. Oh gosh, is it the 27th or the 24th? I can't remember. It's either the 24th or the 27th. I can't remember. I'm so awful. But yeah. So if it wasn't for the fact that I'm crawling close to that 30 marker, I would say, yeah, let's wait. I don't care. But it's just that fact that I'm getting there. I want to say it's the 20. Gosh, hold on. Now I'm going to text him. He's going to hate me. He's playing Marvel Rivals right now with a bunch of his friends. The stupid part is whenever I stream Ropin Ranch on TikTok, for some reason TikTok tells me that I'm being copyright struck, whatever, and then it gets mad at me. And I'm like, broski, I coded this. This is mine. I did it. Like, why are you getting mad at me? And it tells me I'm not allowed to stream it. It's a whole ordeal, and it makes me so mad. I'm like, this is literally my product. Like, what are you doing? Maybe this is why. Am I having an issue because it has an update? Oh gosh. I'm going to download a virus if I do that. I'll have Tony do that. Oh, it's so stupid. I'm like, literally, this is my product. I don't know why you're upset about it. But then, like, all of my kids are on TikTok. That's where I get the most of my platform. Except for the fact of that one video. That one video that got 31,000. Holy crap. I've never had 31,000 on my videos. I get them on, like, TikTok up to, like, 12 or 13. But 21,000? And then I got weird messages from this man that was like, hey there, precious. And I was like, no. No calling me precious. What the hell is happening? And it was some guy. I was like, what is happening? The one that you commented on. The one that you commented on that was like me and the Dory and the hacking video. It got 21,000 views. I was like, are you kidding me? It wasn't even a video of Ropin Ranch. It was just me sitting there pretending to be Dory. Like, what? It was so stupid. I was like, this doesn't even make sense. I was, I try to convince Tony, by the way, all the time to make cute espresso drinks like you do, and then he gets mad at me and he tells me no. It makes me very disappointed in life. And then I'm like, but Brooklyn! And he's like, I don't care. I'm not making that. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I just make cute little teas. Because I can experiment with my teas. Yes, it's so dirty. It's always dirty. It's always dirty. I always like laugh at him. I just did a YouTube video like 2 weeks ago for a weekend as Red, and it was like me doing development stuff. And during it I recorded a video of him using the machine, and all of the kids were like, holy crap, that machine is so loud. And I was like, yeah, I know, it sounds like a freaking spaceship taking off in my living room every single time that he uses it. I was like, this is a massive machine and I hate it. Like, your machine looks so much smaller and lighter and cuter. And I'm like, Tony, can we get one of those? And he's like, no, I gotta have this machine because this machine is so good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, fine, whatever. I won't even argue with you. I'm like, I don't know anything about your coffee machines, but I told him about like adding in the brown sugar at the bottom or things like that you do, and he's like, I'm not ruining my coffee with extra sweetness. And I was like, but I want a coffee with extra sweetness. Was it really? His was like 800 or 900. So, and that was 4 years ago when we were in our original apartment out in the districts. So, one day. And then I told him I wanted him to go and buy your beans. I was like, Tony, we should go buy her beans. And he was like, it's probably the same kind of stuff that's at like the Groundabout. And I was like, whatever, Tony. He gets like the he has the monthly subscription of this one coffee company that like sends him new beans from all over the world and a different like location every month or whatever. And so he'll get these beans and he'll be like, look, smell my beans, there's from this country. And I'm like, Tony, they smell no different than the other beans that you got. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, this smells nothing. I nothing. I was like, I don't care. I am 100% a Schnucks coffee K-cup kind of person with a billion ounces of creamer. And he bullies the crap out of me. So I can't go to the... See, he was like, I bet you could... I don't know. He was going on and on about it. But he was like, I bet you could go to the Groundabout and get her coffee beans just from there. And I was like, whatever, Tony. He's always so grumpy. He's such a grumpy person. That's so much fun, though. That's really fun. See, and that's the other hard thing with me is, like, I don't know if I can find any partnerships that would really want to do any partnerships for Ropin Ranch, because it's a horse game. Like, who do I partner with? I could obviously do, like, equestrian products, but then I'm not riding a horse, so I can't like do like, oh, look at these equestrian pants because I ride my horse every day, you know, like it's kind of hard to represent a brand when I'm not like actually in the quote unquote saddle. So That's another thing I hoped kind of changes when I move. And I can actually work with my horses again, potentially like partnering up with people there and being like, you know, oh yeah, no, now I have horses and, you know, I can do videos of them wearing your halters or something. I don't know. We'll see. My horse is almost leveled up. I went to Rhodes and I got a hot chocolate. Their hot chocolates are amazing. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're thebomb.com. They're probably 1 billion calories though. No, you're good. Oof, fun. Well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I wish that my cross-platform messages all showed all around so I could actually do something. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I get it. I'm nonstop busy, and it's hard for me to be healthy when I'm still eating campus food every day. So I'm excited for us to move and for me to actually not eating campus food all day long. So that'll be very nice. Have a good night though. Yeah, it is. But it's free. Tony gets it for free, so.
What do I get for free?
You get campus food. I've been talking to Brooklyn, and she's been telling me about how her espresso machine is so cool and how you need to get it.
Do I look like I have money to get an espresso machine?
Yeah, you do. You do. She has the Breville one.
That's the one that's the same brand that I got.
Oh, is that the same brand you got? Oh.
Yeah, she just got the touchscreen one. I got the one with the buttons.
Oh, okay. Well, she has a lighter one. I said yours was heavy and gross and that you don't clean it.
I do clean it. What are you talking about? That's because I got the grinder and it's together. If I would have done it separately, I would have got them separate. But since we're in a dorm room.
Oh, well. And then she said that, yes, she is partnered with the Groundabout, but you can't get her beans at the Groundabout. You have to get them from her website because they are special. I asked you one day if you could go get some, and you were like, no, I don't need to go to the Groundabout and get her coffee. And I was like, no, you order it. And you were like, no, you can go to the Groundabout and get it. And she said, no, you can't.
No, I just said all they're doing is just making a blend.
Yeah.
You could just buy the beans with the Groundabout instead or whatever.
But it's a specific blend.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
She says she has a grinder on hers, too.
Oh, well, how is it any lighter?
It looks a lot lighter. I'll have to show you one of her videos again. It looks significantly lighter and smaller than yours. Yours is what? Like, it has to be at least 40 pounds. That thing's heavy.
Let's see.
The Breville Barista Touch Empress, it says.
It weighs 22 pounds.
There's no way that thing's 22. Is it really?
That's what it says online.
I don't like it. Look how much hers weighs.
Was it?
Oh, she says mine is heavy. Hers looks not heavy. The Breville Barista Touch Impress.
24 pounds. So it's actually 2 pounds.
Oh, it's okay, fine. Yours is heavier, apparently. Well, hers looks cuter.
Yeah, it looks pretty similar. It just has a touchscreen. That's where the extra cost comes from.
Oh, well. Well, fine. I told her you were grumpy. Bye. She goes, maybe it's because mine's cleaner and prettier. Okay. Where do I want to go next? I guess I could go to the equestrian center. Oh, see, yeah, his doesn't have the built-in tamper because he has to do the little thingy all the time. Yes, I know what that word means, actually. I feel like you two would have a coffee war together. He is always grumpy. He's just a grumpy butt. It's because I pulled him away from Marvel Rivals. He's like, I'm playing Marvel Rivals. Silver clade finish. I want to go to the riding arena. That's where I want to go. He's just a hater about everything. He wishes that he could have made his own beans. He's just, yeah, he's special. He wishes he could be that cool. Nah, he's the kind he thinks that social media is stupid. He always gets mad at me. He's like, I don't know why you put yourself on social media. And I'm like, because it can make money if I do it right. And he's like, okay. And then he gets mad about my stupid Alexa and he's like, they're always listening. And I'm like, whatever, Tony. But he's a great guy, I swear. He's just grumpy. Wee. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. See, and I think that it definitely is something that I could get to that point. I haven't yet. I think that it's hard for me to do it when I'm also developing. Developing, streaming, and social media is hard to do all at the same time. And obviously then also working. No, you're good. Go ahead. I think you got my number before we graduated, so you have my number if you ever want to chat. And if you don't, shoot me a DM and I'll give it to you again. Got it. Then I won't send a message to the old number. I'd have to look. Let me see. Hold on. Contacts. I won't read it. Don't worry. Oh, no, I don't. I thought I did. I thought we got each other's number. I'll send you a message. There you go. Copy. Yes. Sorry. Auto-detected outcome. Well, shut up. I'm gonna go screenshot your profile picture so that I can add it. Here, I'll pick one of your videos. This is a cute one. Yeah, I swore we did. Ooh, this is a cute one. I'll do this one. How do I... Oh, right here. Photos. There. Okay. We're at 10:30. Hellos. I wonder if I should try quitting the entire software and trying to get the chat working back on my on this now. It might take that. I want to finish getting this horse leveled up first, though. No! Ouch. I wish that this would work, and it doesn't.